Well, yeah, my name is Major Slack. Thanks for joining me again. Let's walk through some more Shadow Warrior 2. And this video, rather, is strictly business, hardcore slackers only. You have been warned. Upgrading weapons, buying and selling new weapons, and etc., etc. We'll get right back to the combat next video. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, it's time for a major makeover. Major makeover. Yeah, some of these weapons we've had since the beginning of the game. It's time to retire some of these boys. Devolver Anaconda, thank you very much for your services, but you've now been honorably discharged. Ta-ta now. And same with the Sidekick. I had this since the very beginning of the game. Thank you for your services. You have been honorably discharged. Alright, out you go. And out you go. Fujin Monsoon. We're not kicking you out, but we're just putting you on the sidelines for now. Okay, let's go in order. Sword of Oni, no change. Warsaw. I got a new mod for you. Carnivorous Substance of Fluke. Where are you, sweetheart? Carnivorous. Nope. That's the one. Nope. That's the one. There we go. You get swapped out for Carnivorous Substance of Thriftiness. That one right there. Okay, so now you are doing 17.8 life after kill. Plus all these bonuses here. Ammo save chance, critical chance, and damage to small enemies. Plus 25%. Interesting. Alright. Next, King Skeletor. This is going to be replaced, believe it or not. It's a kick-ass weapon now, but I found something better. And we can afford to buy it now. Yeah, we can buy it right now. Let's go get it. The Raven. This baby right here. Cost a pretty penny, but oh my gosh. The best thing about it is the huge clip. This is a perfect Shadow of Fury weapon. Okay, in fact, its clip lasts just as long as my Shadow of Fury spell. All right, it runs out just as the Shadow of Fury spell runs out itself. It's perfect, absolutely perfect. So we're buying this one, please. Thank you very much. We'll be back later, Larry. So all these mods that are on, or upgrades that are on King Skeletor, we're going to put on the Raven. Know exactly what they are. Got a list for them. So you have been honorably discharged, we're sorry to say. And the new Fury weapon is... Oh, the reason why it's not showing up is in slot number 6. What are you doing there? You just like automatically got equipped? Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay, I got it figured out. I'm on it. I got it. Okay, Reckless Substance of Absence. Strike that. Reckless Substance. Bingo. That one right there. Plus 17% damage. We're just going to load it up with a whole bunch of high damage upgrades. Reckless Aspect. The blue one at 18% damage. Reckless Aspect. That's the one. And finally, Reckless Component of Hurry. That guy right there at 16%. There we go. This is doing a colossal 239 damage per second. Now the thing about it is it has much higher fire rate than King Skeletor. That's why it's doing more damage. So it's gonna chew through the ammo, but oh my gosh, does it ever do a job of mowing down enemies in Shadow Fury mode. It's nuts, absolutely nuts. Next, so that's it. That's our new Shadow Fury weapon. Hoyer, no change. Last Kiss Goodbye is going to be our new stealth bombing weapon. Oh my gosh, I tried this in practice rounds. It's absolutely insane the amount of damage this can do once you get it loaded up with the right mods. Last Kiss Goodbye, we just earned that from the last weapon there, or last mission rather. Launcher, Last Kiss Goodbye. It comes preloaded with this thing here, the Spirit of Combustion, which only works with the Last Kiss Goodbye. But we're going to take that out and load it up with our own mods. Most particularly immense component of Witchcraft, so allow it to regain some chi every time we make a kill. Number 1. Number 2, let's give it some extra damage. Form of Peril. Form of Peril. Yeah, damage 14%. Next, let's give it Mighty Component. This here, this is the killer. Okay, allows you to charge up a shot. It's absolutely insane the amount of damage you can do when you fully charge a shot with this weapon. It's insane. You have to stand back because you take splash damage if you don't stand back far enough. It's insane. What do you see of it in action? Okay, so there we go. Those three, mighty component, or any charged shot mod. Okay, they come under all different kinds of names. Extra damage, and some chi after kill. Okay, so that's our new stealth bomber. Slot number 6, the Triad. This is another new weapon. This is our new revolver. There we go, slot number 6, and this is going to be our new shock weapon. So, loaded up with Substance of Juice. That one right there. Next, Voltaic Soul. And finally, Paralyzing Substance. There we go. So now we're looking at 87% damage converted to electricity. 127 damage, raw damage, 114 DPS. Check this out. Electrocute effect vulnerability, 136%. This thing is a killer. Total killer. It's unfortunate that, because you could load it up with a multi-shot mod, eh? But it really slows down the fire rate. You have to find one that doesn't slow down the fire rate so much, because as a revolver, you don't want to do that. So I tried that, and yeah, that really kicked up the damage. I had it up to close to 400 damage, but the fire rate was too slow. So yeah, decided against that. Next, the Yumi. He's been in the background, and we're gonna put him up on the front lines because we need a fire weapon, and no change with him. And finally, the Fusion is going to be our new toxic weapon. So let's offload everything here. Actually, no, we're going to keep a couple of these mods. Remote Substance, we definitely want that. Sticky, we want that. We just want to change this one. Acerbic Essence is the one I'm looking for. Acerbic Essence. This one right here. This is the best one. There you go. Yeah, I believe that's the one. I'm just going to trust my notes. That's the one. Okay, so close to 40% damage converted to toxic, 287 raw damage. And this bonus here, when light drops below 50, okay, whatever. I never really paid much attention to that. Off to armor upgrades. Armor. I want Carnivorous Spirit of Vulnerability, that's correct. Aspect of Predator, that's correct. And this one should be swapped out for Robust Soul of Fate. Take that one off. Robust Soul of Fate. Yeah. This is it. Yeah, the damage resistance here. This is going to compensate for the penalty that I'm taking from Ninja... Not Ninja Touch. Wizard Stone here. I'm taking a penalty of damage resistance. So now that'll almost completely offset that. Finally. So let me just reset here and then I'll show you on player. Yeah, see our damage resistance is only minus 0.8 now instead of minus 14. Okay, so that's offset. Skill points. Since we're really laying on the blow up shit. And we got 4 skill points. Let's pile them into Explosives pouch. Yeah, and we can get level 2 and level 3. There you go. And I believe that's it. That's my new loadout. Now let me just... because I got a little cheat sheet here. I'm going to need that. Okay, there we go. And let's sell. Don't want this. Anything that sells for chump change, I'll probably keep if I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Gonna fool around with that. Healing Wave cheat cost, don't want that. Fool around with that. Fool around with that. Nope. 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 Keep that. I don't like the penalty here. Damage to small enemies minus 18%. I don't want to be figuring out, you know, that's no good. Figuring out what's a small enemy and what isn't, you know, that's just going to slow me down. Don't want that. Nope. Maybe. Maybe. Keep that. Keep. 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 Definitely keep. And keep. Remote guidance, not interested. Turret, tried it many times in practice rounds. It's like having a follower, you know, in other games. Don't need it. Dual wield. All the penalties here are just really intense here. The miss rate plus 143%, clip reload time plus 103%. Yeah, it's nice, but too many penalties. So that goes. Soul of Madness. Definitely keeping at least one multi-shot upgrade. Fool around with that. This would be great if it wasn't like a chance, okay? I don't like bonuses that are based on chance. So forget it. That's why I'm never really interested in critical chance bonuses. Keeping all the elemental upgrades for now. HP after enemy killed. Light firearms damage. I don't like this penalty. That's a little too much. That goes. Money found. Not really. Don't really care about that. Damage converted to elemental as an armor upgrade. No, thank you. That can go. We just took that off. And this I might keep to experiment with. These I'm finally going to sell. Because this is not a pure melee build at all. So that goes. And here I thought about this. I think the movement speed penalty here is just too much. Like 1/4 slower as you move around. No. In a fast-paced game like that. Not that. This is for like some kind of like tank build where you just stand there, you know, take one for the team and you're loaded up with a whole bunch of heavy weapons and you just mow everybody down kind of thing. So that goes. Besides, it sells for a pretty penny. Chi Blast. Did we already go through this? Chi Blast range and Chi after enemy killed. No. Fool around with that. Fool around with that. And fool around with that. That's it. And that's exactly what I intended to have. Somewhere just 40,000 and change. Now, I don't really want to buy any upgrades. And I also want to save for this weapon here. This here. This is pretty cheap. And that's one of the only, since we just retired the sidekick, this ammo pool here is completely unrepresented. We don't have a weapon for medium bullets. So this is a pretty good weapon for that. So we're going to save up for that. So saving our money for that. That's it. We're done here. Coming up next, we'll get back into the combat. I don't think we have the mission yet. We're gonna go take it on. It's another from Gozu. It's the third in this series of Flirty fishing missions. Okay, so that's coming up next. Combat, totally not so insane. I mean, I did a couple practice rounds. It's absolutely freaking insane combat coming up next. Okay, don't miss it. Thanks for watching. See you next video. Question: why are screaming blind playthroughs so popular on YouTube and real walkthroughs like these so few and far between? Check out my Patreon page to learn the big secret. And while you're at it, you too can become a super mega hardcore slacker and donate $1 to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. That's $1, people. That means if 5 of you donate, I can take my wife out for a cup of coffee.
Can we donate more, Slack?
Yes, please, for the love of Gordon Freeman, donate more. Anything would be appreciated. Thank you for your support.